In other words, if you were to set your goals to be what Netflix is now, I would be locked up. I would have been this most ridiculous a flight of fancy hallucination you can imagine.
They would have thought you had gone psychotic or something if you'd ever done a presentation saying Netflix would be as big as it is now. You For people that don't know, because the world has moved on so much, and there's a generation of people that are listening to this conversation right now that probably don't even know what a VCR and a cassette player is. But you launched the business at a time when Blockbuster was the big incumbent, and Blockbuster was a store where you went to a physical location, you rented a cassette VCR. What do they call it?
Yeah, VCR,
a VHS tape. You took it home and then you brought it back the next day. And your real innovation was that you were going to send these DVDs to people in the post on a rental basis. That was the crux of the business, right?
That was the crux of the business. And in fact, when we originally started, there was not a lot of business model innovation there either. There was due dates and there was late fees. The innovation was, it was one centralized store on the internet that served the entire country, so that we could have every single movie that was available on DVD. We had perfect inventory. And unlike a video rental store where you can picture it being like a supermarket with rows of shelves, each movie could be placed in one place. You could either put it in the mystery aisle or in the Alfred Hitchcock aisle or in the new release. You had to pick where it was. Whereas on the internet, you could have that same movie listed in 30 different places based on finding movies. We thought finding movies would be easier too. We had a bunch of things we thought would allow us to take on this incumbent, this huge, huge, huge company.